Okay, I guess I can. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Gemini. Alfreda. Truth never fails. I seen I had 10 people and 2 people left right away. So maybe there's something going on that I don't know about. I hope it's not a cleanup. But hey, 13 in the sky. Hey, Manny. Good morning. Thank you. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm going to wait for a few more people, y'all, like I normally do. Then okay. I'm bike. All right, I'm bike. I'm bike. I'm bike. Oh, see Tracy there. Good morning, Tracy. I'm bike. I'm bike. Because I just got you watching you. I was going to discuss something. I wasn't going to, first of all, you guys, I wasn't going to do a live this morning. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Here I come. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. I wasn't going to do it live this morning, for real. Until I was catching just now some of Tracy's um, replay. Evidently, she did live very early this morning. Well, I figure around maybe 5 or 6 my time. I'm not for sure. I was just watching it. But I was having one of those lazy mornings, and I was thinking I was not going to come over here and say anything. But there were rumors surfacing yesterday about Kiki not being in jail. Now, it ain't my business. That's his business. But I'm making my business because he came on and he left a emotional, a little 12-minute emotional video saying he was going to jail. But first, let me speak to y'all formally because I got questions. Let me see. Shout out to Deanna Urban. Can y'all see me? Now, let me move this so I can see y'all better. I got questions. So I got questions bonnet. Yes, I do. I got questions bonnet. Y'all see it? The side that said, I got questions. Which side says it? But y'all get the gist. We got questions. I got questions. Now, I like my bonnet. Shout out to Deanna Irving. If y'all ain't got y'all's yet, y'all better get it because you can fluff it up, put it down, do whatever you want to do with it. So anyway, good morning. And I gotta have my first sip with y'all. Okay? All right. So turns out that the rumors were true because I just heard Tracy saying that Kiki is out of jail. Now, the way he was crying is when he said it to turn himself in, as if something that he was going through a court proceeding or he had been through the court proceeding. Usually when you do something violent, because the rumor was also because he had hit his baby's mother, that, usually that takes longer. You do have, a 40-hour, a 72-hour hold. And if they file in charges, you either got the bail out or when you go to court after that hold, they take you to court and, you can get released on your own recordings, which is they call an OR. Now, that's why I'm having questions. Because yesterday I heard a rumor from a reliable source, and they were saying that he went to jail the same night. He was texting somebody, talking to somebody, but I didn't think that was true until I just heard Teresa this morning. So, Kiki, if you're in the air, you're going to see this replay. We got questions. Well, I got questions. I got nosy questions. Because in a way, at first, I kind of felt bad for you. I really did, because you was crying and everything as if you had to be gone for a while. I wouldn't have never do that. I wasn't going to come on until we got down to that part of the video, because it was a long video, because the first part, she was talking about Sean Bradley, and she was showing his house, and she was telling us that it was 100 years old. She was doing commentary on that. And then I think we did the dollar part, the Regina part came up. But let me say something about that. Regina, the first time she cashed at me, she sent me $1. And during that time, we hadn't talked to each other, because before that, I didn't think we were on good terms. I forgot what was going on back then. So I did not push pay for a long time. I did accept it for a long time. Over a week, it stayed there. So I decided to go ahead and just take it. That's what I did. Okay, time. Fast forward another month or so. She did it again. So I seen, okay, she just cashed up me $1, because that's not the only person that I know that cashed up $1 right here, because I've gotten $1 super chats a couple times, and I've seen the same person that gave me $1 super chat, gave other people, and still do give other people $1 super chat, because I seen them do $1.01 the other day in the chat. Super chat, $1 super chat, I didn't think nothing of it. You know what I'm saying? Because usually you super chat $1 and up. So the third time she super chatted me, it was $2. Because I think the second time I hesitated too for a long time. I sure did, yes. And I think she must have removed it, because she came back, it was $2. So, that first initial time I thought she was throwing shade, but the next few times I didn't think so. So I also heard Tracy say, well, she had cashed up her $1 before, and then maybe she moved up to $5. I don't know, but I'm just saying, I heard Duchess saying that yesterday, but I don't think she's really throwing shade. I think that's what the lady do. And the only time she really send money is when you are sponsoring her. Like the first time I encountered her, I was a mod in Wiley's chat. She was paying Wiley money to advertise her salon. But she said he advertised products. I never heard him advertising products. I didn't know about these products till the other day, when watching Sean Bradley, when all this came about her wanting her money back. And they was thinking, since Stanky called her name a few times, that that was a sponsorship right there. I don't think so. The money was for t-shirts. It was for a specific thing, t-shirts that she thought that were going to get made, intended to people at this fake vacation was going to wear the shirts, and that would have advertised her shop. But anyway, I'm getting off track, I know. But I'm talking about the dollar thing, and I'm talking about Kiki, and I'm talking about I just got to watch Tracy. So with Sean, Regina, and Kiki, and I didn't catch the last 10 to 15 minutes because it became time for me to come on here right now. I was just watching it. Okay, let me speak to some people here. Okay. Good morning, Lockheed Boss Lady. Good morning, Dubby. Soap, the key. Let me see. Let me go back down, make sure I'm missing nobody. So it's not a whole lot of people here right now, but that's cool. Because I really want, I had made thank you, Lockheed, for the super sticker. Good morning, Erzi. Thank you. I got to watch your review too. I see you made a review. But I watched it last night myself. I'm skipping again, y'all. I'm coming back to it. I'm just skipping around, huh? Now I'm talking to the boss lady. We like it. So I watched it myself last night, and I knew Davon was gonna go, but I don't see the after stuff. That's why I gotta watch you. I don't know what's going on in the house, but I know she in that big brother's house feeling bad about going against David. He was trying to explain to her they didn't do that. But anyway, back to what I'm saying. I'm all over the place right now. So good morning, Lady Steph. So about that dollar thing, though, is all I got to say about it. I just thought that's what she do, except for when she wants somebody to advertise, and they over there cussing the lady out because she want her money and all this. And then another thing too, because I'm jumping around, we're gonna talk about this. I just found out right now from Lipstick Alley that Lady Lolo was Lady, and I think her name is Laurie, whatever. The one that everybody has started having a problem with. She was the one that auditioned for the Man's Train. I didn't know this all this time until right now when I looked at Lipstick Alley that was her. And I was the one the last time on the panel voting. Though I didn't want her. She was too streetwise. She was too slick, and that she was a part of a stagnation over there. And turned out I was right. So I got to throw that in there too. I just saw that. All this time, I did not know that this lady Lolo was the lady Solo that advertised that she wanted to be. Remember, we was trying to find somebody to be on the Man's Train back then. She auditioned. I just found out that to be on the Man's Train, Lady Key. I just heard that on a Lipstick Alley. I said, "That's her." And I knew she was showing herself then, and she was getting an interview, and you could tell she's really streetwise, but I knew she was, and I thought, I'd even told it to VS, no, she seemed like she's too fast for you. Because VS wasn't like really street savvy like that, but she was good here on the YouTube, if y'all get what I'm saying. And it was just something about her. I said, think she over there in them other camps. Turns out I was right. I don't know if this is true that's on there, but that's what they said. I don't know how true it is. If it is, I was right. And I was saying no, and I believe she over there with stagnation now, and I'm right. Now, so I went up again. And I'm gonna find that too while I'm talking to y'all. But anyway, usually when it's not too much going on, I would peek over in the mornings, like I said, when I miss videos and stuff. But I did get Tracy. I just got to watch Tracy's replay. And Tasha, watch her too. She's going off on J Dunn. Evidently, J Dunn attacked her on Sir King's panel last night, which y'all know I don't watch over there. I'll just go by what somebody else saying. Say, I see people start a beef between Sir Kane and Fisher. Oh, Fisher D spot. Personally, I must prefer D. Must be. So someone on his chat too. Sir King hates when people compliment other men. This is somebody's writing. Look, I expect y'all. I'm all over the place. I know I am, but it's just little tiny things that's going on. A lot of little tiny things is going on. It's I thought Tasha and I are Duchess K Love, but I've heard them both together. See, people was mistaken. Somebody saying they think that one person is Chopper, the great person. So you never know who's who. Everybody be hiding. Everybody be hiding. Somebody wrote Kiki is a little boy trying to be a man. What woman would want her husband proudly bragging he went to jail and pops Percocet? I bet in jail they have him hand washing their underwear. As a husband, his job is to protect his family. Instead, he brought BS home from YouTube to his shit talking ass. Kiki should have been counseled a long time ago. No one really likes him in his sector. They are all so desperate for an ally, they put up with him disrespecting women over and over again. They are scared he's going to team up with Stank Baby, as he did jump on her live and kiss her arse for a minute, saying she was funny. They couldn't have that, so they dragged him back, even making him a mod and vice versa to further seal the alliances. I've never seen him step to men, but is quick to call the woman a bitch. The only bitch is him and Punk Arse. So somebody's really pissed off at him about this too. I'm assuming that's why they wrote this. This is what somebody just wrote about Kiki. So I don't know, y'all. That's why I said I got questions. I really do. And Kiki, yeah, I'll be back on later on. I got questions, which is your business. Don't get me wrong, like I said. But you put that video out there for all of us to hear, and I just really want to understand this jail stuff. That's all. Because you was very emotional. Then I heard your wife came on official D spot last night. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just reporting what I hear. Just reporting the news. I'm not the news lady, but sometimes I get on here and talk about stuff. Shout out to Tracy, the news lady. I am not the news lady. I'm just reporting some stuff I've been hearing. I even rolled over to Olivia, listened to her for a little while. Now, Sean over there flagging her because she was playing his video of them when they was trying not to give Miss Regina her money, because when I hear she got it back, but one of the state nation people paid the money. But she really wanted it back from her because she wanted her to be a woman. and as a woman stand up and you pay me back. Not let that person send the money to you, then you send it to me. That's how she wanted it done. But anyway, y'all, that's what's going on here. So I don't got a lot. Like I said, I was just writing me thing on my community board, letting y'all know I'm come back later on this evening, have some tea with y'all. But when I got to listen to Teresa and everybody, and I got to that part about Kiki, I said, oh no, I got to go have, ask some questions. Hopefully he was around, so he can jump on here and tell us. We got some questions. Kiki, what's going on? You spent 2 days. So evidently you had some kind of citation that required you to do 2 days is what I'm thinking. I don't know what's going on with that. And y'all heard what I just read. So evidently other people want to have questions too. But the way they just talked to them and asked them, I don't know if they mad. I mean, they sound like they're too mad about it. I don't know. But that's what's going on, y'all. Let me see. This is what I was looking for. Her name was Lolo because Laurie, aka Lolo, is the fake Lolo. My name is Lois. Her name is Lolo. Okay, I was offended when I saw her name. Somebody talking about this Lolo thing. Okay, here go the part. But when you auditioned for the Mass Express, your name was Lady Loso. How were you offended? These crazies bring their shit online and go on screen yards to tour the center of attention. So this is what I just read. They said she was extra back then and even more extra now. They was talking about how drunk she sounded talking about her name. So all this time, y'all, I didn't know that was the person. Good morning, El Teddy. Let me see if I'm missing somebody else. Thank you, Manny. Wow. So sometimes y'all be getting some good tea over here because I know it's true about Kiki. He did come on and say he went to jail because I don't believe everything I hear on here, but I know what to pick through and what sound real and what's not real. Then somebody mad at a Fisher D spot. They say a vicious D spot mouth is too slick. It's nice that he does not let his. Oh no, I don't want to say that. Who are they dragging him? Well, he knows it's not me saying it. It's nice that he let his sloppy build and side effect. His sloppy built and his size affect his self-esteem. However, he speaks loosely, says anything out of his mouth. He always brags that he has no shame in coming on camera. And 3 weeks ago, him and I really ain't gonna mention that thing. Well, that's all right. Ain't me saying it. 3 weeks ago, him and Reid, they said, I think it was, they didn't know for sure who it was talking about how DS should give QB lessons on how to grow his own hair so that QB can stop wearing weave. Well, D clicked on his camera on and was literally braiding his hair with weave. So they saying D Spot was on here talking about QB wearing weave, but he flicked on his camera and he was putting weave in his hair. They said, I hollered. He never said, oh, this is fake. Wow. D-Spot, they drag you over there on Lipstick Island. I don't know if you go over there. I don't know if some of y'all go over there, but they dragging you and you and Kiki. So let me leave that part alone. So anyway, that's what really made me hop on here when I heard that Kiki was home, y'all. I said, wow. And Miss Olivia, she's not letting up on Trot Mop over there. She meant she's not gonna let up. And didn't he say he don't flag, Tracy? Ain't that what Trot Mop said that he don't flag, but he been over there just having a flag party? Didn't he say that he don't flag? Y'all. So I'm gonna be dropping my leg early because like I said, I didn't plan on coming on here. I just wanted to get on here and ask some questions. I got questions, Kiki. When you see this, gotta show y'all again. I got on my bonnet. Y'all see my bonnet? I got questions. I got questions. Shout out to Deanna Urban. I got questions. See that tag? We got questions. I got some questions. I got questions, y'all. So if anybody want to jump on here this morning, fine, because otherwise than that, I'm not going to be on here alone. Even with the big brother, I like that too. So like I said, I got to go in there and catch commission review of what's going on in the house. Oh, then the Tasha K thing. Tasha K went on and did an interview with Larry Reid. Okay. Now, Tasha feels like Armand was changing, and he went to those court things, which he did, start reading cards. She said she was trying to work with him and mentor him, but he dissed her. And because when she caught him, talking about her in the chat, he was trying to deny it. She said, no, I was in that same chat when you was in there talking about me. So she caught him red-handed. She said, so when he did switch to that tarot card reading, it was dumb. And that they was close. And she said, then they say, well, Larry don't drink or cuss, but Tasha K drinks wine and she's admitted and she cussed, but I don't know what that got to do with it. If he don't want to talk to nobody or hear nobody cursing while he interviewing or vice versa, then he don't need to interview with that person. That's the way I took it. The reason they brought up he don't curse or drink. That's just the way I took it. So that was some more stuff in the news. Y'all, I've just been traveling all over the place. I even traveled to daytime, tea time. Because Tasha was saying she don't feel like daytime, tea time is talented. And so she fell out with her also. It just seems that Tasha K be falling out with everybody. She fell out with Lovely T. So basically, this is what this video was about. Talking about how she had that with Larry Reid, the video with Larry Reid, and she was basically telling people why she fell out with some people on here. So Lovely T, Daytime, Armand, the list goes on and on and on. And everybody that she fell out with, she said she was mentoring them. She was being their mentor. Something happened that makes her mad, and she fall out with them. Now, I remember back in the day when she wanted to mentor VS, but that didn't work out. Plus, VS said she didn't have time. Tasha McKay was really trying to use her, so she didn't fall for it. Now, Seven Stars still over there saying that she meant to her. But that's going to be a fallout too, because I hear that they did have one. The reason why they're so close, and everybody was wanting to know if that's the case, why Seven Star is stagnant, why she's not growing. If Tasha K, this big old YouTuber, which she is, took her under her wing, and she's not growing. So basically, that's it, y'all. So if anybody else got something to talk about, cool, they can come up and talk about anything. If not, I'm going off because my main thing was to come on here and ask Kiki some questions. So while I was on here, I went ahead and mentioned a few things that I'm kind of trolling around with and watching without going into detail. And that's just all to it because I went ahead and deleted my post. I put on my community board saying I went for to have my coffee. I was going to come back for tea. But I had to jump on here because I wasn't going to come on this morning. I was feeling kind of lazy. Wasn't that much to talk about. And I think I kind of wanted to roll around on my TV this morning and look at some more DVRs because I rolled around on YouTube, as y'all can see. I rolled around on YouTube getting little bits and pieces here. So it was Tracy that made me come on here after I heard that. Oh, and another thing, Tracy, Deanna put up a picture for members only. And I don't think Tracy's seen at the top where it says members only because she showed that picture. Yeah, it's I'm not going to say who it was because maybe she don't even want nobody else to know who she took that picture with. But even though it's out there right now, all the 500,000 Tracy chat or whenever she put it up, I don't know if it was this morning or what, but I'm just saying. So I know you didn't see it because you wouldn't show it, but it said members only. So that's what made me go peek over there too. I can't say that I didn't know that everybody was friends like that even back then. When was this looking? I guess everybody been friends. I wouldn't think this lady knew everybody over here. I thought this lady first started knowing it was Sean's friend. But turned out everybody knew she was. I don't know. It's just a trip. You talking about Kiki soap? I'm looking at my thing now. Let me get my other gadget too so I can kind of keep up with these. If you're talking about Kiki, well, I'm assuming that he's home. And somebody said he playing games. If that's what you're talking about, I'm getting my Kiki. I'm getting my gadget together, y'all. So I can go over here too because I'm missing looking at these comments. Okay. So I assume that's what you're talking about. I'm assuming he's home. That was honest mistake, Tracy. I know, Bright Star. That's what I just said. She didn't see the members only thing up there. I don't think Deanna mad either. Good morning, Where? She was just probably just letting her know, or gonna let her know. Evidently, she must have let her do, because while I was watching her, I heard Tracy say, "Oh, it was members only. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm in trouble with Deanna," something like that. But so then everybody seen the picture, so I can say the name then, because everybody saw it. No, I don't need to go there. It can't be everyone who has the problem. I know. So that's what I'm saying. So evidently you watch Tasha K too. Everybody that she hook up with, there's a problem. Something happens. She fall out with them. She don't get along with them. They change. It's always something. That's what it seems like. So all these things I just mentioned, y'all, all over the place. I'm quite sure some of y'all know about this. El Teddy said, "Like Hair Boss Lady is the first post on my community." Wow. Oh, did you talk about Big Brother? El Teddy, because I do want to hear, but I'm gonna go ahead and watch her live over there. I don't really want her to come here and talk about it. I want them to go over there and see her show, commission reviews. Kiki acted like on Instagram been on the whole time. Really? Then I'll give you no phone in jail. See, now that's how come yesterday when I heard those rumors, I didn't really believe it. I said, no, he ain't got no phone in jail. The phones they have on jail is on the walls, and they collect call. Well, I hear these days they got you can buy phone cards and use phone cards in the jail, but they don't give you no phone in jail. Which interview? The one with Tasha K and Larry Reid? See, that's why I got to start reading some of this. Like I said, y'all talking about your beautiful skin. Thank you, Soap. Thank you so much. I try. I really do. And I'm not being, sometimes you say some people you compliment them, they say, I know. Like they be so, I'm not doing that. I appreciate it. Because to me, I don't think my skin it's clear, like some people say, but I guess, and then a lot of people say you got that Louisiana skin, like that, but black people, we don't wrinkle and crack up like that fast anyway. The only person I ever seen look old like that on their skin so far on here is Jay Wilson. And I'm not just saying that because me and him, been having problems in the past going back and forth. I'm saying for real, he just look older than his age. It is what it is. He looks older than 50. Like last night, I went over there to watch the gentleman panel for a minute because King Payne came on here and he was supporting me. And I told him I'll wait for his day and start watching on his day, in which I did. I went over there on his day. And when they was getting ready to leave, I think he said something about y'all young folks and old folk have a good night or something to that effect. He put some kind of old stuff there. And Jay Wilson, all he can come back and say was, well, you better be glad, pray you to where I'm at. So that was shade, King Payne. That was shade. He said all the young folks and old folks. That's just how he said, but that's what he looked like sitting up there too with all them young men. That's what he looked like. Brighter than eyes, they got everything in jail. Okay, now in the county jail and in the South, they call it parish jail. It would be hard to smuggle a phone in there. But I hear prison and all like that, you can get a phone smuggled or whatever, because it'd be like a camp or whatever. But I doubt if you had a phone up there in that jail. I doubt that. So they have everything with that phone. They got that phone on the wall. So not no county jail. Cause people having cell phones in jail always trip me out. Y'all got to see. That's what I'm saying. You got to mix up. So it has to be when they go to prison because that'd be like home. That'd be like a camp or whatever. It don't really be locked up like that in your cells and stuff in a regular county / parish because they call it parish in the South. From my understanding, I'm saying that because I did go south, stay in South a couple of years in my husband's home outside of Baton Rouge, like 20 minutes away from Baton Rouge, a couple hours away from New Orleans. Yeah, and everybody was saying parishes because my husband didn't say the word parish because he was born in New Orleans, raised there till 7 or 8, and they still call it parish. Now, Miss Bless Walker, I was telling Lucky why I got a problem with Kiki. Oh, okay, El Teddy. I thought you meant Tasha K because that's why I say I'm all over the place. There's all kind of conversation going on. And that's why lately I had taught myself not to look at this, chat too much, because sometimes I get thrown off. Yeah, 5A got that alligator skin. A woman 40 years old and Juicy Booty 50, for them to be that young, and I'm calling it young because I'm older than them, they just look bad. No, HAAH, I just said I'm going up now, reading the comments. Yeah, in prison, just like what I said, I'm going up. Okay, now let me go back down. I was trying to catch some of these comments. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just saying I got questions. You can smuggle stuff on in, but where you have to smuggle it is another thing. But Lady Key, like I said, they have to be in prison because a county jail, They strip you of everything. You cannot take nothing on that floor. But I understand prison, but not in the. Not what kind of jail is that down there? Then if that's the case. Is it one of them Andy Griffith jail? Is what I mean by that. You know, a little small town got their little 2-cell jail things. Because one of them's cousin was in a 2-cell jail thing, and I think it was White Castle, Louisiana. It wasn't too far from his town, Plaquemine, and they was just very lenient on it. Let them come outside, wash his car, walk to the what is it? What do you call it? Warden and sheriff, whatever the person is that's over there jail. Wash his car, walk to the corner of the store. You know they coming back. It was a trip. I said, well, pulling up to go visit. Where you going? With them and 2 more ladies and they little orange. Oh, he said we walked to the store. I just thought that was a trip. I had never heard of it like I seen it like that before. That's the only way. It had to be one of the Andy Griffith jails. I said, what kind of jail is this? You know, if anybody know what I'm talking about, Andy Griffith's an old sitcom. There's still, got replays and stuff of Andy Griffith jail. Y'all didn't realize I've been on here 30 minutes. I'm just looking at my time now. I've been on here 32 minutes. I'll drop the link one more time if somebody want to say something on all the subjects I mentioned. Because like I said, I'm just kind of all over the place because it wasn't nothing specific I wanted to talk about. So, and then Troutmouth need to be ashamed himself. He couldn't wait for Olivia because I had to watch that after him. Other stuff that missed people were saying. He waited till that lady got off and then also start talking and laughing when people was calling and talking about her real bad. See, they were saying stuff that he wanted to say, but he had to kind of keep it neutral, like he agreeing with her, then again, undercoverly, subliminally, not agreeing with her. And that just shows you how dirty and low down she is. Now, but now listen, Olivia don't care nothing about him over there flagging her like that. The no flag person, the no doxing person. I doubt if she really cared. But baby, she was letting him have it. She was letting him have it. And I'm so proud of my Tasha Milan, because usually when people be on here talking about her, she might say a couple of things and chat and let it go. But she did this time. She haven't been lately. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's never been a pushover, but she's been more verbal. And she came over here and gave Jada. She made a video. Y'all gotta go watch Natasha Milan too. She came over here saying what she wanted to say, put people in their place. Because see, Jada been doing the most around here lately too. She's mad at Official D Spot because somebody's on their panel voicing their opinion or comment about her, and she felt like he was just supposed to tell his guests on his panel, block them, make them get off. You can't mention the word Jada. I don't know what she wanted him to do. Was his panel? Yeah, it is Bright Star. Like I said, I ain't got nothing specifically to say. I'm just on here because I really jumped on because I wanted to talk about this Kiki thing and I want him to see it. I really do want him to see it. Found out the man was never locked up in the first place. So that's why I say, why did you come on here in an emotional plea? Now, people's not lying about the Percocet because he did say that in one of the chats. I see why Reid like these pills or somebody like these pills to make you feel good. Then when he came on that emotional chat, he said, I don't like these pills. They make me feel weird. He said he was taking pain pills because something happened a day or two before. I thought he got in a fight or something. Now I find out he didn't get in a fight. So allegedly he's supposed to hit the baby mama in the mouth. I don't know what story is true. I don't know which one is true. I'm just going by everything I heard. I do not know which one is true. Every time I hear Andy Griffith, I start whistling. Yeah, I remember that whistle too. You see, it's in my mind. I can't do it. I never could whistle. It go like that. But the only thing is they whistling it. So yeah, I got a variety show this morning. I'm all over the place this morning. Simply because I had nothing specific I really wanted to talk about this morning. Because I discussed the Breonna Taylor case yesterday. That's still going on. I discussed Ray J going behind his wife's back, filing for a divorce with her knowing it. That's still going on. We know Tamar Braxton, that's still going on. So basically, everything I spoke on, I don't want to speak on no more until I do some more reviews, keep up with what's going on now, as it goes on. So there was none of that going on right now. To me, it wasn't. It wasn't nothing for me to speak out about because I just did it yesterday. So that's why I'm all over the place. And it was Kiki, it was Tracy. Video made me come on here for real when I was watching her. Yeah, the Kiki thing. Because the Sean Bradley is just pathetic. It's just, him. Good Lord, I even hate saying his name. I can. I never learned how to whistle. I never learned how to whistle. I don't know how to whistle. I don't even be trying to do it no more. But if nobody got nothing they want to say, I'm gonna get off. I did my 30 minutes. Well, it's 36 minutes now. So I end up having my coffee with y'all anyway, because I got questions, Kiki. Okay, I got questions. So I know you're gonna see this. I'm asking you to respond to this. Respond, and not necessarily just have to be over here with me. Respond somewhere so we all can understand why you felt the need to come on here and tell us that story. And maybe some of it is true. And I know it's not my business, but you made it our business when you came here crying, confessing to us. Hey, Dana, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but you know I know who you are. Dana. I'm just gonna say Dana. Dana. I'm just gonna say Dana because I can't pronounce it. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Yeah, thank you. Y'all get ready to play the music because it's a slow, lazy morning for me. But that's what I want to answer. That's my biggest question, Kiki. I want to know. I got questions. I got questions. So I'm gonna dance out of here. Thank you for coming to my variety show this morning, you guys. Start dropping the diamonds. Okay, let's get these diamonds going. And I'm gonna dance this out of here a little bit, okay? Thank you for the 125 that came to see me. I never even kept up with the likes this morning because I didn't feel like pulling no teeth. That's another reason why y'all know that I didn't come on here to stay. I just came on here because I had that one question. So let's get with it, y'all. Let's boogie on out of here, okay? Let's do it. I got some questions. We got look. I'm looking backwards. I'm thinking that the tag is over here. It is here, but I keep going over here. But anyway, I got questions. We got some questions. We got some questions. Kiki. We got some questions. We got some questions. Kiki. Hey, shout out to Spirit Boy. I got it. We got some questions. We got some questions. See y'all later. I might still come back for tea when I was writing on my board, on my community board. With that said, y'all, I'm out of here. I got to go. 1, 2. Toodaloo. See y'all later, alligators. See y'all later. Mm-mm. Go ahead and hit that like if you forgot. Go ahead and hit that like if you forgot. Toodaloo. Toodaloo.